what was your
favorite
because
episode?
I can't pick the Jalen episode, obviously.
Sure you can.
No, I mean I can, but like I feel like I really enjoyed having Jalen on the show.
Yeah.
And I really liked that it caused some controversy. But I also really liked the Michael Beach episode.
That was a good episode.
I like having him on the show, and because he got into some he got going on some rants and stuff, and I was he was
preaching.
Yeah, he was preaching exactly. Yeah. He was preaching, so it was good. I liked that episode a lot.
God has given us, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you know my story, you know who I am. That's all that matters. My music is just a platform so I can spread Jesus a little bit better. But I'm going to talk about my testimony. It might get a little gritty.
Right.
I'm going to talk about my pain. I'm going to talk about what I've been through. So it's not going to always be, yes, Jesus loves me. It's not always going to be, precious Lord, take my hand.
Yeah.
It's not always going to be.
To me, that's gospel music.
It's not going to be.
To the Lord.
It's not going to always be feel-good music. I got to tell you where I came from so
Right.
you can get a little bit of my inside story. So, yes, I'm a Christian saved by grace, and God is who I believe in. I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in denomination. I believe in Jesus.
Right.
And that's what I believe in. And that's who I am. I'm not saying I'm out here drinking. I'm not out here smoking. I'm not doing none of that. I believe in who Jesus is, and my music is going to reflect that. But I am a rapper. I am who I use my gift to spread the love of Jesus, and I spread it through, all kind of ways. I might tell you how I was broken and I was messed up, but he healed me. It's not, like I said, it's not always going to be feel-good music, and that's what people want. That's what they see when they see a gospel rapper. That's what they see when they see us,
I mean, Jesus turned water into wine.
I'm saying,
people sipped a little something during Jesus' time.
And people understand Jesus got beat. We don't want to talk about when Jesus got beat. We want to just talk about what he can do for us and how he sets us free. But we don't want to talk about the pain he had to endure. We don't want to make anybody uncomfortable in their own shoes. So they be like, "Oh, I'm a Christian," and that's all they get. But they won't never. Sometimes, now in churches they don't even do testimony service no more.
Yeah,
because it gets too deep. But I need to know where you came from,
in order
so I can. So in order, so
get
we
you where you need to go.
That's it.
So you can relate.
That's it.
You have to be relatable if you want to attract somebody to the mission, into the kingdom. Then you have to go where they are and bring them out of it.
That's it,
and they're not going to listen to you and follow you out if you've never been there.
Right. Because you ain't even never walked in my...
Right. You got to have been where they're at.
You not walked in my shoes. You ain't even crossed my path.
Right. You never even been in the same neighborhood as me.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? So, like, unless you've
need
been
to get
there...
out these projects. Man, you ever been to the project?
Right. You've never
Some
even
people
been
love
to the project.
You ever been to the trailer park? Some people love it.
Man, because I tell people, I live in Crystal. And I live in the Gap. They call it the hood. But the thing is, there's good people where I live.
Yeah.
There's great people where I live. I'm not saying where you can't never forget where you came from.
No.
Right.
And that's what we feel as like some Christian people, man, they get into a mindset where, you can't be, but the hood is where we need to be.
That's right.
The block is where we need to be.
And you absolutely right. And that's why I see people made fun of that Jesus is King album by Kanye, but I love that one song where he's got the song where he's saying, "But have you heard from the Christians? Right. They'll be the first ones to judge me." Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, let he who has not sinned cast the first stone, please.
But that's the thing. That's the thing.
So you know what I'm
that's
saying?
why
Like,
people get in that place where they feel like they cast their stones and they cast them. And they forget about the plank in their own eye. They forget about what they've been through.
And them said, "Hey, you're two good parents."
But that's what I'm saying. Like we forget, and that's why I don't want nobody to ever forget. I don't want to ever forget what I've been through, what I've struggled. I want to be able to help you get through what you're going through by my testimony, by what I've been through. How can we say we Christians and we love God if we never go to the places? Like I read a Bible verse a couple of weeks ago when it said, I became like the Jews to bring the Jews home. I became like the sick to draw them in. I became like these people so I could get them home. Right. No, I didn't dwell in their sin. I didn't do the sin they did, but I went to their place and I went and sat with them so I could tell them who I am. But we get so high and mighty in the church, man. People get so high and mighty. Oh no! If he looks a certain, looks a certain way. I don't need to.
It didn't cause as much controversy.
No.
That's the shit.
But it was a good episode.
But it was good.
Got to talk about some hip hop. I mean, something I'm familiar with. You're familiar with.
Yeah, I've heard of this hip hop.